my truck, smelling like fumes as I circle the block. I'm about to burn this bitch up, burn this bitch up. Fire starts small, but it quickly gets up. I built me a gas gun and sprayed the basement, and stand with the crowd and watch with amazement. Tenants come home, wonder where they placement. Anything flammable burnt the pavement. I start fires in apartments, buildings, and houses. Gasoline douses, fire arouses. I'm a pyromaniac, chemical brainiac. Morph any structure into charcoal black. I burn this place down, charred bodies found face down. I love the sirens, a mental case clown. I smoke blunts in a gasoline bathtub. Burn a skyscraper into a stub. It's burn up, burn this whole shit down. All of it, burn up, burn this whole shit down. All of it, burn up, burn this whole shit down. All of it, burn up, burn this whole shit down. All of it, I start forest fires, burn telephone poles, ignite the wires until something explodes. It's the heat, I love it as the flames get brighter. I burn my own lips off with a lighter and fucking half my fingers. The smoke it lingers. Downtown nightclubs and bars are ringers. I just roll a grenade out on the dance floor and watch from the parking lot flames they roar. Flames spread to anything that they can get their licks on. I'm fucking homeless. I burned down my home, burned my ass off when I sat on a bonfire. Detroit Devils night, a time I admire. I set my truck on fire and drove it through a Wendy's. Burned down a quick stop, firebomb Denny's. I'm sickly in love with the heat of the flames, and I'll burn this bitch up something off the chin. Burn up, burn this whole shit down. All of it, burn up, burn this whole shit down. All of it, burn up, hotter than the flames in hell. I love it hotter than the flames in hell. Burn up, hotter than the flames in hell. I love it hotter than the flames in hell. Burn up, burn this whole shit down. All of it, burn up, burn this whole shit down. All of it, call a fire truck, I burn it down to the core. Smoke billows in the sky when gasoline pours. I wash clothes in it, I fuck hoes in it, I'll admit it. I love knowing I can blow any minute, and the bigger the better, the brighter the tighter. From a cigarette butt to a California brush fire, I take the rush higher, burst into flames. Only bones and teeth remain, and I love it. Hotter than the flames in hell. I love it hotter than the flames in hell. Hotter than the flames in hell. I love it hotter than the flames in hell. Burn up, burn this whole shit down. All of it, burn up, burn this whole shit down. All of it, burn up, burn this whole shit down. All of it, burn up, burn this whole shit down. All of it,
Hey, get that fire extinguisher over here! Come on, get the water over here! What's the sound?
Sometimes I miss the thrill of being brand new. There's nothing that I can't do to live it again, but looking back, all them years I ran through, exploring through the halls, up at mom's work, kicking it. My first time I've been in it, freaking that I'm sticking it. Looking for 2 liters, rolling in a Jeep for days. I miss sneaking into wrestling, knowing a million ways. I miss ignoring the curfew and cutting through people's yards, duck and hide from cars. That ninja suit was so hard, but it's still so much more ahead. It's all brand new. As for the rest, nothing you can do except let it go. Let it go, cause it ain't shit you can do. Keep riding and enjoying the view. I miss hanging with Breed in mad clubs downtown. I miss seeing my homie Alex always around. I miss the days of Shangri-La, my Navy banging hard, Bada Bings in Orlando, my favorite titty bar, Nelson Ledges and the Wicked Walker tour with Bone Thugs, Nathan Mack always having my back. I send them love, some of us lost touch, but we all remain true. There's so many yesterdays, still everything is brand new. There's so much coming ahead, so much more to the show. As for everything else in the past, you gotta let it go. Let it go, cause it ain't shit you can do. Keep riding and enjoying the view. I miss my son and my daughter taking their very first step. Sometimes I catch myself missing shit that ain't happened yet. Sometimes I wish it would remain and maintain except let it go.
Let it go, cause it ain't shit you can do. Keep riding and enjoying the view.
You oughta let it go.
Let it go, cause it ain't shit you can do. Keep riding and enjoying the view.
Let it go.
Let it go, cause it ain't shit you can do. Keep riding and enjoying the view.
You oughta let it go.
Let it go, cause it ain't shit you can do. Keep riding and enjoying the view.
Let that shit go.
There's so much coming ahead, so much more to the show. As for everything else in the past, you gotta let it go.
Let it go, cause it ain't shit you can do. Keep riding and enjoying the view.
Let it go. Let it go. You oughta let it go. Let that shit go.
Believe he's a white male, believe he's a balding white male in his 40s, driving a tan F-150 with loud mufflers. A few minutes later, a third shooting right here where we are now, westbound. The driver shot and killed. He was slumped over the steering wheel in the cab of his big rig. That was the third shooting of the night, and there was also, as we mentioned, a fourth shooting, also westbound. That driver was hit by the bullet. We believe some shattering glass in his vehicle. Police are depending on the fourth driver who was shot at and the second who was shot at to try and give them a better description of the man behind the bullet.
I'm 47 years old with little to complain about. Nice family, big home, but then my brain went out. First it was the voices, and then it was more. Started questioning what the fuck I'm here for. Garage door opens up automatically. Enough artillery to suit a whole cavalry. I started driving, the plan is not to get caught, but on this world pulling all out assault. I'm on North 575 in 14 mile. A lot of traffic from the mall, but in the meanwhile, my window down 357 in my coat sleeve. Approaching up on the minivan, try not to weave. I waited for her to look, and then boom! Her head exploded like a water balloon. I hit the exit, I never even seen the crash. Back on the freeway, headed south, and I mashed.
Trucks, cars, station wagons, and vans. Out on the freeway with death in the plans. I'm chasing murder just as fast as I can. Lost on the highway, just a shell of a man. Trucks, cars, station wagons, and vans. Out on the freeway with death in the plans. I'm chasing murder just as fast as I can. Lost on the highway, just a shell of a man.
The sun is going down, I'm blinded by the race. I hit the open roads, lost in a mental haze. My knuckles grip the wheel, this fucking shit is real. I can still smell the gunpowder to seal the deal. I'm deep on the prowl of my homicidal ride. Somebody's parked with the hazard lights on the side. Pull up behind him and roll my window down again. He cracks a smile as if he found a helping hand. He walked up and said hello, but not another beep. Because I shot him, he stumbled back into the street. I quickly drove off right over his body. I must have chugged 50 yards, broken up and bloody. It finally ended, I maintain in my lane. Off in their rear view, I see his twisted lane frame. I quickly exit and dash down the side streets, trying to catch my breath, erratic heartbeat.
Trucks, cars, station wagons, and vans. Out on the freeway with death in the plans. I'm chasing murder just as fast as I can. Lost on the highway, just a shell of a man. Trucks, cars, station wagons, and vans. Out on the freeway with death in the plans. I'm chasing murder just as fast as I can. Lost on the highway, just a shell of a man.
Young lady sending text messages in her Jeep. Now she's wrapped up around a tree, forever asleep. I don't deserve any clothes wrapped up in my car. Naked is the demon who took himself too far. It's too late for regret, too late to ever forget. I pull up in my driveway, forever in debt. They jump out of my house, the bushes in my garage. The freeway killer is no longer at large.